Back again. Well, let's see if we can get this better mark even better. We're huh, we didn't make it in last night. We uh went out on the town, you might say, and it's kind of interesting. Uh oh. Uh oh. What happened? Well, let's go back. There we go. You jack with it a minute. Uh, yeah, it was kind of interesting. It's I went out with my boy. He asked me to go. They had a reunion of all the old timers that used to go out to the club. So yeah, I went. Whew, sheesh. Uh, I had this had a good time. Before I left, there's this 40-year-old girl that used to go to school with my son, and she was, boy, I'll say she was coming on, to say the least. She wanted to take my damn old ass home with her. Oh shit! Forgot to price that. Got it in the store and been selling it for nothing. You don't make no money doing that way. But anyway, she tried hard at trying to get me to go home with her. And I just did not, I just kind of avoided her best I could. But my son told me, he said, damn, Dad, you still got it. I said, I didn't try to have it, it just happened. I said, I was just being me. He goes, that's all you ever had to do was just be you. I said, kind of crazy, ain't it? He said, yeah. He said, I went to school with that damn girl and she's trying to take my dad home. Oh, God. It was fun. We had a good time. I had a little pretzels in here. I still can't get over it. Why my old ass didn't decide to go home with her, I don't have no idea. Good sense, I guess. She was damn determined. She was damn determined. It wasn't due to lack of effort on her part at all. shit. Got me got me so messed up I can't even remember where shit goes. I, ah, here we go. Yep, that old girl had me kind of flustered. And it was just right before we left. I was on my way out the door. According to this, we're out of canned peas. Yep. Oh boy. I don't know. I just, even an old school buddy of mine was there. He he was laughing. He goes, I don't know. He said, I don't know how the hell you do it. I said, I didn't do nothing. I told her that I didn't do shit. She just showed up. I almost fell into my lap and he busted out laughing. He goes, you crazy old fart. Oh, shit. I don't think I got any more canned drinks. I think I just got beer left. I started thinking, hell, this girl's mama could have been my classmate. Oh shit. So I mean that girl, she said, I'm white and over 40 and I do what the hell I want. If I want you to go home with me, I'll take you home with me. I said, not without my permission. Oh my God. Yeah, we laughed about it on the way home. My daughter and all. She goes, what is it about your family? She said, even your dad. He said, y'all just got this way with women. And my son was like, well, we don't ask. It just happens. Looks like he forgot where the canned tomatoes go. That's something else I gotta do. I went outside afterward and this guy asked me, he said, Was that girl your daughter? And I said, no, that damn girl was trying to take my ass home with her. And he goes, what? But they said there was a girl that comes up there that's 40, and her husband is uh, 70. So I'm like, what the hell? My son's blowing up my phone this morning. See if I can find the tomato sauce. Should be right in here. With all these damn canned goods. There it is, right there. They're like sweet pea. Oh, I got some of those. Broccoli. Oh, peas go here. Okay. My other son, he's like, he goes, damn cock blocker. He talking about he talking about his brother. Oh shit. Me and my boys, we go out together. We party together. His friends, they think I am it. That girl asked my son last night, she goes, are you saying that your dad is cooler than you? And he goes, most definitely. He said, my dad is different. He said, now I want to take him home with me even worse. I was like, oh my God, you're not helping with my cause here, son. Oh, shit. We're out of that. Out of chip. Now, they should get that off the truck. He said, Dad, you and her could have played nurse. I told him she was a registered RN. He said, y'all could have played nurse. Oh my God. Oh, my boys. Lord have mercy. But I had a good time. It was the first time I'd been out of the house. And probably, you know, going out like that to karaoke and having fun. It's the first time I've been out of the house since I started taking care of my stepfather in over 2 years. So, it was most definitely a needed night out. I want to get some more stuff, but I got one box of meat there and I'm fixing to have to order that. So I'm trying to hang on to a little extra cash. Open her up and let them roll. Oh shit. I figured I had to go get me some damn something to drink because I ain't got nada. Just a swig of water. I'll be right back. Alrighty, I'm back. Yeah, I hadn't been out of the house in forever, and last night I just said, what the hell? I got out. Had fun. I didn't have to spend no money. That made it even better. I met one of the guys down there, and his wife was a waitress. And hell, he set me up. Of course, he didn't have to set me up much because I didn't drink much. I just had a couple of beers and a lot of fun. Yep, we did run out of that meat. Now let's see how the beer sold. Not bad. Not too bad. See if I can get a little bit more of the beer in the store. Holy shit, I forgot we got some more tea. We got 3 deals, let's see, 3 deals of tea. Do I have a spot to put it? 3 deals of tea. That's tea. I guess I put 1, 2, 3. It must have just given me the tea. Let's see. Recent. Oh shit, another pizza. Yep. And then it give me some alcohol. A bottle of whiskey. I'm trying to get this beer in here. All right, that's all the beer. But I didn't get on last night and didn't stream none and cut it short yesterday afternoon. I got a DJ tonight, so they're wanting me to come back down Sunday night. My cousin goes down there at that club and she's wanting me to come. Boy, my son found out don't start a tab down there. You start a tab, at the end of the night, they add 20% to your tab for tips. And my son told that girl, he said, hell, if y'all didn't even come to the table and wait on me, he said, shit. And we turned around and was coming up to the bar to get the drinks. Y'all didn't even have to come wait on us. He told us that it don't matter. I said, shit. Hell it don't. Hope I got enough money to order whatever it is he's running out of. I spent some money on these 3 cases, 3 pallets of beer. But it'll last a while. Probably produce. Put myself in high gear here. According to that, I'm out of 2 things. So we're looking for 2 items. There's water, that's 1. And there's toilet paper, that's 2. Okay. Yeah, a long time ago, every Friday and Saturday night, I'd hit the club. Quite popular then. We'd stay at the club, and about 11 midnight, we'd all leave, and me and my boys would go to one of their houses, set up the beer pong table, and my boy would have a brisket smoking before we went to the club, so the brisket would be ready. We'd have brisket, baked beans, mashed potatoes, and play beer pong. And boy, did we have a crowd. A lot of college kids. Well, girls, mostly, looking for a good time. They knew they'd have a good time hanging around with us. We looked out for them. Made sure they was okay. Guess I could check my shelves, make sure they ain't messed nothing up. Kind of scared to look, but he's been updating, so maybe they're getting better. I know he missed the tomatoes there, but I don't know what that can of cola is doing there because it don't go there. Where it goes, I don't know. Supposed to go back here, I think. Yep, on one of these shells. The yellow can cola here, and it looks like he put some kind of beer there. Now let's see if we can find out where that goes. I don't see it. Wait a minute. No, that's not it. There it is. Goes top shelf. According to that, we're out of stock of something else. There we go. We're slugging away at it little by little. Adding a little bit of stuff every day. I try to keep a little bit in the bank. Yeah, hell, I got up. Yeah, those of y'all that watch me all the time know I take care of my stepfather in the mornings, and he's disabled. So I got up this morning. I cooked for him. After getting home at 12:45 in the morning, shit, my ass went right back to that damn bed. I said, I ain't streaming right now. I'm going to bed. Yeah, he's doing updates, and things are getting a little better with the stalkers so far. I just found one, but I didn't check them all. I got to here and found something wrong. So, where chocolate pudding? Maybe they got it out on the floor, vanilla pudding. Hopefully that shit's out on the floor. Hope I didn't put it somewhere else. Here lately they've been putting it somewhere else. According to this, I got, oh, that's that bread I ordered. Looking around to see if I can find the pudding. Must have had it with him. $15 people in the store. My dumb ass could have probably stayed up all night. As long as there's some fun going on, I usually can stay awake. I think I'm gonna have to order another one of these. If I'm not mistaken, I believe I got some more pizza, but I wasn't sure. Yep. Yep, puffy pastry sausage, yep. So I do need to order another one of those freezers. Wait, let me make sure it's in the frozen. Yeah. So I need one of these. We'll go pick it up. Oh, we just got some more vegetables. 2. Yeah, I got a spot to put them. We're out of something. It ought to be my freezer. Yeah, like I said, I'll rearrange the store later on. Right now it's get it, slap it up, and put something in it. Oh, man. Well, I hope everybody's day, evening, night, whatever it is where you may be, is going good. my Cowboys play tonight, and I got to record it again because I do have to DJ today. It's going to be very interesting tonight. Playing some country hits from 1976, and those of y'all that would like to listen, there is a link. Hey, Jeannie, there is a link in there to click on to listen to me. Hey, Jeannie, you still there? I don't know if she run off or not. Don't know if she can still hear me. She may have just liked and ran off. I don't know. I was going to tell her about my night on the town last night. Make Stunner jealous. Oh, Jeannie, I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Last night I went out with my son and my granddaughter to karaoke. We got ready to leave, and this 40-year-old woman, she is a registered nurse, cute little thing. She's my son's age, and she was wanting to take me home with her. I mean, she was talking about doing all kinds of things to me. My son wouldn't let me. He said, "No, Dad, don't." I was like, oh boy. I was about, if she's an RN, I told him on the way home, I said, she's an RN. I said, I could have went home with her and played doctor. I mean, it was something. I was sitting there and I did. I thought about that night that y'all was talking to Stunner about it, him getting a girl, and then that happened to me last night. The first time I've been out in 2 years, and my son looked at me and he goes, "Dad, you still got it." He said, "Even with the young ones, you still have it." I said, "She's 40." He said, "That's still young for you." He said, "Too young." I said, "There's a man sitting at the bar, 70 years old, and his wife is 40. I said, "Hell, he's old enough to be her grandpa." Yeah, she was serious. She sat there and she talked and talked and talked to us. She told my son, she goes, "Well, it seems like your dad is cooler than you are." And my son goes, "He is." He said, "What makes you say that?" He goes, "'Cause when I was growing up, every party I went to, they wanted Dad to come. I had to go get Dad. They said the party ain't a party without your dad here. Go get Pops." I had a great time. Met some people, met some old friends. Yeah, you know, I've always believed that age is just a number. But until, you know, I'm talking about really young, the 20s and stuff. They 40 and over, it just turns into a number. But my cousin, she's wanting me to come down there tomorrow night. And I told her, I said, "I don't know." She goes, "That woman may be there." I was like, "Oh, shit." She said, "I have another friend that comes down there, and she's a nurse too." And I was like, "Oh, shit." Yeah, it was a lot of fun, though. It's the first time I've been out of the house, Jeannie, in 2 years. It's the first time that I'd been out and went anywhere like that in over 2 years. So it was really nice to be able to get out. Yeah, I'm surely thinking about it. Yeah, everybody. That one guy told me, he said, "When did you say the last time you got out was?" And I told him, he's like, "Man, that's too damn long." He said, "You got to get out the house." Huh. We are out of onion rings. I thought I ordered those. But I just know how to get out and have fun. Then what was so funny is I didn't really say nothing to her. She was uh, walking backwards, not looking where she was going, trying to get lined up for a picture, and I just got behind her and acted like I was going to grab her, and she turned around and she like, bam, that's all it took. She started talking to me. Yeah, I know. I used to get out. I'd get out every Friday night and sometimes Saturday night, depending on what band was at the club. If there was a band I wanted to hear at the club, I'd go on Saturdays. But I met some old friends I used to play pool with. They were there and they wanted me to come back and start playing pool again. Ah, well, I asked that one guy down there, and he told me that he said, "Come on down there and have some fun." He said, "I'll make sure nobody bothers you." And I said, "That's not the problem." He goes, I said, "I may be old, but I can still pretty well handle myself." He goes, "Well, maybe I better just keep people from pissing you off." Ah, cool. Well, with my hip, I don't get around that good, so I could have swore there was two things that I needed to order. There it is. They should be here. Unless they're on the truck. Let me see. Yeah, well, there's a guy who used to be he is a radio celebrity. And back in the day down here, there was a guy that died that was really popular on the radio that he worked with, named Kid Craddock. And he opened a karaoke bar down here. And a lot of people go down there. They serve good food. Ha! Yeah, that girl told me, she told my son, she goes, "Yeah, after talking, she goes, your dad seems definitely cooler than you." Oh, shit. She was talking about, she said, "I just want to take you home and cuddle with you and drive you crazy." And I'm like, oh, crap. And my daughter-in-law, she said, "Pops, that woman probably give you a heart attack." I said, "Well, she's an RN. She can revive me." She goes, Pops, you're awful. Yeah, everybody down there, they seemed to like me. It'd been the first time I'd been in that particular. We went to one bar that I used to go to. They had a reunion of all the old timers that used to go out there, and I went to that one first. And it was just not what it used to be. It was just more of an eating place than anything else. It seemed. It didn't really seem like a club anymore. The waitresses were awful. They wouldn't even. You had to holler at them or go up there and let them know you wanted something. But there was probably with the other karaoke bar, I made the suggestion to go there, and there was probably between 35. I'd say between 30 and between 30 and 40 people in there, and a lot of them were sitting down, eating, enjoying the songs, and the guys were walking. Some of the guys that knew the words to the songs, one of them, he was walking around and singing, and all the girls were jumping and dancing and singing with him. It was wild. It was a lot of fun. Yeah, that guy was singing. He almost started singing to my granddaughter too. He glanced over at me, and I glanced out at my granddaughter and looked at him, and he just kept on going. I was sitting there thinking, my granddaughter ain't but 20 years old. She's here under supervision. See down here, if your kid is in a club with you, you can buy the beer and hand it to them, and they can have it, but they can't buy it themselves. So she didn't want to drink anyway. She was driving her car, and she don't want to pay no ticket. She said, I got a brand new car to pay for. She said, I don't have time to risk getting a DWI or anything and make me lose my car. She's a pretty smart girl. Well, we used to drive to Arlington. They had one called Cowboys in Arlington, and it was a huge country club. Now, if you want to go to one, you have to go to another place called Cowboys Red River, or you have to go to Fort Worth and go to Billy Bob's, Texas. And Billy Bob's, Texas, that is a wild. That is just. It's the largest honky tonk I've ever seen or been to. They probably got about 20 pool tables, huge dance floor, big stage. They have Waylon Jennings and all the older and some of the good new country artists. I mean, you pull up and you can get out and they'll park your car for you. You can get out right there at the door and they'll take your keys and park it and give you a little ticket. And when you come back, you hand them the ticket back and they go get your car. I don't ever let them do it because I'm afraid I'll lose the ticket and won't know where the hell my car is. I can't prove it's mine. Yeah, tell them it's a big red Dodge Ram out there with the big pipes on it. Yeah, I've seen Waylon there. I've seen Tanya Tucker there. I've seen Kevin Fowler there. I'm trying to think. What is his name? I can see his face. But anyway, I've seen quite a few there. But out of all of them, old Texas artist Kevin Fowler, he's the friendliest dude there is. I walked up there to buy a t-shirt and get him to autograph it. And I walked up there and he said, hey man, you want a beer? I said, they closed the bar. He goes, Bullshit. He said, people been coming up here and been buying me beer all night. And he reached out to give me a beer. He said, here, help me drink this shit. Genie. I was 15 years old. My dad's real religious. And I was in this place, which, they're probably... Back then, I didn't think nothing about drugs. I was too young to worry about drugs. But Dad had heard they sold drugs and stuff out there. I was in there playing pinball. And my dad come in there and grabbed me and took me out of that thing in front of all my friends. Yeah, it's embarrassing. I know how it feels. Oh yeah, we still get to see Clay Walker. Rick Trevino is coming to town here pretty soon to sing. But we have a place in town called the Texas Theater, and a lot of people go there and sing. Then we got a place over in Midlothian, a lot of them go there. And they're mainly, and there's a place over in Arlington that they go. And there's about 3 or 4 places where all the older legends come and play. A buddy of mine, he used to go over to a place where Charlie Pride sung all the time. And he got to know and he got to sing, and him and his band got to sing and open for Charlie Pride. My dad, he never said a cuss word. If I wore a muscle shirt, he didn't like it. He didn't like me wearing shorts. So it was like, walking a straight line with him, and Mom was completely different. Mom was cool as shit. Yeah, there was one older guy, I can't think of his name. Anyway, he was here. Yeah, we get quite a few of the older people coming down here. And it's cool as shit. You get to go down there and see them. And I get a better chance to meet them because my cousin worked for the radio station that gets most of the talent to come down here. It's I remember back when I was a kid going to see Chuck Berry. Went and seen the Nitty Gritty Dirt Band. I've seen Casey and the Sunshine Band. Went and seen some Def Leppard. Seen Kiss. Yeah, I'll tell you, my cousin, he works for the radio station here in town. He's got a studio set up at his house. He does a podcast from his house, and then he flies out to California and does a show out in California. He used to be on iHeartRadio. But I told him I DJ'd on the internet. He told me, he said, that's cool. Yeah, Nitty Gritty Dirt Band. Just you and me fishing in the dark. Mr. Bojangles. I think far as performances, Kiss was the best on-stage performance I think I witnessed. Uh, there was the show along with the music is what made it. So some of the songs I wasn't too familiar with, but the show that they put on with the songs was just unbelievable. And then I got a cousin that plays he plays bass in a band, and they got another friend of mine. He's a drummer with a band that plays a lot of southern rock and old country, and he plays the drums barefooted. I seen him last night. Yeah, my son can play by ear. He listens to it and can play by ear. He don't know chords. I play the guitar by chords. And I've helped him learn that song Keith Whitley did, "Don't Close Your Eyes." I helped him learn how to play that. And what's that song? "If Tomorrow Never Comes," Garth Brooks. I taught him how to play that. So there's some of the stuff that he knew he could pick the chords out, but sometimes they just wasn't 100% correct. And I'd show him the chords and how to follow and how to do the change in them. But my whole family has been in or around music all my life. Yeah, Keith Whitley, I like that song, and and that song, I remember that song, "I'm No Stranger to the Rain." Yeah, tonight I'm doing some of the top country hits from 1976. That link that's in the About Me or wherever it is, where all my links are on YouTube, there's a link there that's it's a link to my radio station, and it plays music 24/7. But you click on it, and it even on your phone you can do it, and it opens up a little play button. You hit the play button, and the music plays. I seen Neil McCoy. Neil McCoy he's totally cool. Neil McCoy is totally cool. He still gets out there and shakes and does his music, has a good time. I got down there close to the stage to see him, and this girl tried to get in front of me while I was sitting in my chair, and she kept trying to bump into me and stuff. I told her, I'm going to tell you something. I said, I was first. I was down here. I got a bad hip. I can't stand up like you can. And I said, I ain't moving. And I said, when the show starts, I said, you will move if I have to have them move you. And she moved her she moved her little old butt right on over. Some people wouldn't have said nothing. But I'm the type, I got there early, I paid, and by George, you're going to get the shit out of my way. Yeah, we seen Van Halen come to do a show. Van Halen come to do a show in downtown Dallas once. And there was something wrong with his voice, and he couldn't do the show, so he promised to come back and do a free show. Well, I was on my way to work one morning, and I heard that the show was going to be that day and what time it was, and I called my wife, and I said, you want to go? It's free. And she goes, hell yes. So I went and picked her up, and we went to downtown Dallas and seen a free concert with Van Halen. That was pretty wild. They had to shut it down because people were just getting completely stupid, climbing up trees, and they were climbing on top of roofs and of buildings and standing on top and crushing porta potties. They ruined the fun for everybody. Yeah, I got a friend of mine. She gets tickets to the NASCAR events at Texas Motor Speedway. And last time she gave me tickets, me and my boy went, and we sat right at the start-finish line, a little over halfway up. It's pretty damn cool. His ass was drinking back then. His ass got plastered before they even got the race over with. He was 3 sheets to damn win. Well, I got a little bit of money here that I can find, but yeah, it's a lot of. I had a lot of fun. Yeah, I seen one guy. He sings that song. There was a song. Damn, what's the name of it? Anyway, it said the car was upside down when I got here. It was upside right. It was upside. It was upright not long ago, and I can't remember his name, but I met him out at the club one night, and I was talking to him, and he goes, "Hey, bud." He said, "I'm on a mission, on intermission, and I'm going out here to smoke me a fat one." He said, "You can come with me and talk to me." He said, "You can wait, and I'll catch you after the show." And I was like, did this guy? It's a song, and I've met Noel Haggard, which is Merle Haggard's son, but that guy invited me to go smoke a doobie with him, which I thought was cool as hell. He's just an old man. He almost looked like old Willie Nelson. Willie Nelson probably lives 55 or 60 miles from where I live. Yo, Willie's diesel fuel. Now let's see, this is tea. And I got some coffee coming. Yeah, I've had a lot of fun. You know, I'm related to a lot of people in my town, so I'm related to a lot of them. My daughter come home from school one day. She said, "There's this boy she liked in her class." I said, "Oh, really?" I said, "What's his name?" And she told me, and I said, "Well," I hate to be the bearer of bad news." And she goes, "What?" I said, "He's your distant cousin." And she goes, "Is there anybody in this town that I can, or any boy, let's see, is there any boy that I can like in this town that I'm not related to?" And I said, "Good luck." The whole family was born and raised around here. On my dad's side, my dad's grandmother had 14 children. And, you know, so we got a lot of relatives in this town. A lot of relatives in town. Had 14 kids, and I think one of them is, we just got one, I think only one of them is still living. But he's 97 years old. Still drives a car, runs his business. But yeah, some of the places that got put bands in them are too loud or too small for the band, and but we have an amphitheater they built down here, and some of them go down there. And then Big Al's, the place I went to last night, sometimes they'll have a 70s night, and they got a group that comes down there that plays disco music. They all put on this colored hair and dress up like back in the 70s in the disco and play music. It's cool as shit. Because they block off the street, and everybody can hear it. You can hear that shit from a mile around, I think. God damn, still running out of shit. We get around, I'll tell you. They have a place, well, it used to be called Screams, and it's a Renaissance fair, and they turn it into a Halloween place around Halloween. And I forgot what it's called now, Halloween something. But they had some incidents out there where they were scaring people. They were in when they was attacking the employees. So they put an end to that. And then we have what we call the we have what they call the gingerbread trail here. Oh yeah, well, I got way over 10,000 songs on my computer. I hope I ain't got the same shit on both trucks. Yeah, the town that I live in was the like one of the main places. Well, we're the county seat, but it's like one of the main places that people used to bring their cotton. And back in the day, they had a hotel downtown called the Rogers Hotel, and they bring their cotton into town. Then they stay at the Rogers Hotel, and up on top of the hotel, there was a dance floor, and that's where they played music. Everybody went up on the rooftop to dance. And they shut the rooftop down because some guys got in a fight and threw somebody off the top of it. I think it happened a couple of times, so they shut down the dance area on the roof. But it's still got the marble floors in it. We have a bank here that Bonnie and Clyde robbed. Of course, Bonnie and Clyde robbed a lot of damn banks around my area. I think Bonnie and Clyde tried to rob everything. There's a lot of history. A lot of history around here. Our courthouse, the guy that sculptured our courthouse, he was putting this lady's face around the pillars of the courthouse. And it was a girl from our town, and he was seeing her. And then later on, they broke up, and he was mad at her. And her face is real pretty. And as he got mad at her, and the madder he got, the uglier her face got, going around the courthouse. So there's a story to that. It's pretty cool. But the gingerbread trail, they show off all these Victorian homes that are in town. which is pretty cool. Let's see, what else can I get a hold of in here? I guess I could put out these other fruits and vegetables. Well, shit, they're not here. I could have swore I had some more fruits and vegetables. I guess I'm not. It's in the bread and pastries, and I'm not putting that shit out yet till I get everything else out. Yeah, you can go out here and ride around in the country, see all kinds of history. And of course, about 10, 12 miles from me, there's the Texas Motorplex, where they have all the drag races and stuff. They used to have the Winter Nationals there. I don't think they do that anymore. I think they have a different kind of race. They host some kind of national drag race here. Yeah, they got big tall pillars out in front of the houses, and they try to keep the furniture on the inside as old as it used to be. And people take tours around town. Then they have an old car show downtown where people will bring like Model A's and stuff like that and park them in the park downtown so you can walk around and see them. I like going down there and looking at all the old cars. All them old cars are pretty cool to see. I think it's pretty neat that the people have took the time to restore some of those old cars. Now where I think it's over here, because I remember bitching about him moving my pizza. There it is. Yeah, the closest, well, if I still had it, it would probably it would be a classic. But I had a 1969 Plymouth Roadrunner, and on the dash I had a sticker that said "Beep beep your ass." Keep wanting to open the damn store, but shit. Ha! Yeah, that's when you're actually able to work on your cars. Bagel dogs. Ha! Yeah, it was fun going and getting the playlist together for tonight, because a lot of the songs I had, there's a few of them I didn't. Well, if y'all ain't gonna unload a damn truck, here, you want it, get it. He'll come back and pick it up, I'm sure. Yep. Ah, yeah, my old town is just old, but but they got too many people that have come into the town now. They tore down a couple of our historical bridges and a couple of historical buildings we had. So all we're going to build better and newer ones, and a lot of the older folks kind of teed them off, and me too, because I don't want them messing with the damn history of my town just because they want to make some money. But the city lets them do it, so what can you do? If the city allows it, there ain't nothing you can do. But I don't like it when they start. Hey, you know what's funny? It's people from up north that are coming down here and changing all this. Now, Jerry Jones is building a plant out on the highway, but I'm glad he did, because that place where he's building it, nobody mowed it, nobody took care of it. It looked like crap out there. And he put a Fanatic warehouse out there. I think I'm going to move this over here. Move this here. And move this back over here. That way I can put this T next to each other. Yeah, I didn't really start thinking much about living in a town like it had so much history till I got older. Yeah, that was funny the other day when old Lug come in here. That Nightbot kept getting on his butt. Oh, we was all laughing at him. It was funny. Yeah, this is your warning. We was giving him hell. He even told Thunder that, yeah, his Nightbot don't like me too much. I don't know why. Yeah, Jeannie, I'm glad you come in. Give me somebody to talk to. Let's see. I think I got enough money to go ahead and get those other two T's. Now I can put. No, I'm gonna get one more T, because the other one is Cappuccino. Cappuccino. My other boy said, Dad, you're gonna be thinking. He said, you're gonna be thinking about that damn girl for a month now. He said, you should have just went ahead and went for it. We only had one problem. Had an old guy coming around it. He was bugging everybody that was standing outside trying to bum money. The bouncer had to come run him off, and the cops come by, and he disappeared. Yeah, I guess I'll watch my old Cowboys tonight and see if they lose. There's a lot of shit going on in that team, in that warehouse. I mean, that locker room. A lot of stuff going on with old Jerry Jones and Michael Parsons. There's been a lot of helmet throwing and finger pointing and ah. Well, I got to cook for my stepfather at 5, and I'll get off here probably about 4:30 or 4:45 my time, and then I'll get up and go in there and cook for him, and then I'll come back and get my music going and get ready. Well, shit. Yeah, I've always been a Cowboys fan all my life. I still got some guys that from our local town that are playing in the NFL, and if their game happens to be on, well, I'll tune in and watch them for a while. But right now, I kind of trying to keep track of my nephew playing baseball. He's going to junior college for a year or two, and then he's going to go to a major college. Yeah, I got a bunch of old football cards and basketball cards and new basketball and baseball cards. I got some I need to send off and get graded just to protect them. A lot of people get them graded to resell them, and I have we call them PC in the card trading deal, and this PC stands for personal collection. So I have my own personal collection, and I like to send those off because it's cards that I don't want to get damaged. Don't really care what kind of grade it gets. I just know that it's not going to get no worse than what it was when I sent it. Boy, it ain't gonna be long. I'm gonna pop another level. But I got a lot of stuff I need to be buying. Let's see. Oh boy, unlock the cupcakes. I know there's some stuff in here I have not unlocked. One thing. Okay. I got enough money. I'll go ahead and buy this and put it on the shelf. Yeah, but that's what I do during the week. Is I started in 1959, and I'm working my way up, and I'm doing like the great. I started with the greatest hits from 1959, and now I'm all the way to 1976. So that's what my show's about tonight. Uh, Country hits from 1976. Got some old Ronnie Millsap in there, Rodney McDowell, George Jones. I think there's some Loretta, and I've got who else is in there. I got about 2.5 hours worth of songs. Plus I play the people's requests, so I'll be on about 3.5 hours DJing, so. Now, I thought I ordered that. Did I just put it in the cart? Yes. I'm standing there waiting on delivery. It wasn't coming. Yeah. It's kind of cool last night to hear my granddaughter sing karaoke for the first time. And when she talks, it's like a low voice, a low whisper. Good Lord, she got up there singing and she had belting those notes out and holding them. And I was like, where in the hell did this come from that cute little girl? She's 20 years old, but boy, she can sing. Yeah, that's what I'm fixing to take a short break after I put this up and come back. This goes on the coffee. All right. We'll get up and take me a short little break. I'll be right back. Alrighty, folks, we're back. Yeah, I got in such a hurry to stream this morning, I forgot to put my green screen up. Still got Jeff in here that subscribed, and still got Zoe's donation. We've got a couple of donations past 2 to 3 weeks, so we're doing all right. Let's see what our stalkers have run us out of real quick. Then we'll go in and buy some more things to put on the shelf, I guess. We need to get the shelves full again, because we're good right here. Got free range chicken coming. We're not going to start on that yet. That's going to be the last thing we do is our bread and pastry. Hey, boss. What's up, buddy? You just got back. I was AFK. Yeah, boss got a good laugh out of Nightbot giving Lug some hell. Oh. We finally, no, we got that bottle of whiskey. We're not going to get it yet either. Got to get some razors in here. Guy got to shave. Guy's got to be able to shave. What's up, boss? Now, he may have popped out. I went from 6 to 5 on this end. I'd appreciate it if you could y'all could give me a like, and if you haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Oh, he got in here doing something, and I don't know what he was trying to say, but Nightbot kept banning it. Kept giving him warnings. We all got a kick out of it. Well, crap. I gotta order another shelf, it looks like. Yep, we gotta order another shelf. We'll just leave this sitting here. Go back and get us another shelf. I don't know what he did, but he wasn't too happy about Nightbot getting on his ass. Oh, shit. It was kind of funny because all you seen was Nightbot warning his ass. He tried to say something else, and Nightbot would warn his ass. And I was like, what are you saying that Nightbot's getting on your ass about? I don't know. I just kind of use the basic settings for Nightbot. I didn't know what else to change. So, yeah, I like old Lug. He's pretty cool. But Nightbot had it out for him that morning, or that day. Don't know what was going on. It was kind of funny, though. He was trying hard to say something. I don't know what. He was trying to say something. Oh, man, I bought the wrong shell. Damn it. Large pin shell. Plate shell. Maybe it's this one. I can't remember which one it was. Now, we had a good laugh. We had a good laugh. Still ain't found what he said. Still don't know what he was trying to say. So, but he hadn't been back in here since. Yeah. That looks like it. Whoops. Oh, well, hell, I can put it right there. Well, I'll be damned. I didn't know I could put it there. Gotta fill this up with razors. Maybe I can get some shaving cream later. Yeah, you can't sell razors without having shaving cream. Shit. This goes with the beauty and hygiene stuff, which I gotta find. I know it's here somewhere. Gotta be with a toilet paper somewhere. There it is. Leave that there and go get my forklift. Yeah, I finally ended up having to make lug and boss room monitors so they wouldn't get in trouble. But he ain't been back since. I could have swore it's... Well, maybe I'm not out of nothing. Okay. Got the razors in here. I need to get some bleach. I don't use no soap. I don't go that route. I guess I could do like Nash and just let it grow out. Ha. He got him a hillbilly beard. Oh, Nash stopped by here to see me Monday for about 5 minutes, and then he had to boogie home. He had to get on to the house. I don't think I'll run out of this shit for a while. Get 70 bottles on the shelf. Damn. Whew, that's a lot. Yeah, I had me like a little goatee for a while, and I was having to shave the rest of my face, so I was like, why am I even doing this if I still got to shave? So I just said to hell with it and shaved it all off. Wait a minute, did I put that in the right? Yeah, I put it in the right spot. Yeah, I did. Well, I wonder if I can get a stalker yet. Nope, level 35. And I'm not on level 35 yet, so make sure we're not out of nothing. We got all that. All that, drink beauty. Cleaning. And we're not doing clothes yet. Alright. I guess we can go ahead and start buying some shit to do the bakery with. There it is. We need 2 of those. And that and that. I don't think we want that many of those. We'll start out with 12. I know we're, whoa. Ooh, glad I looked. I want the large tray. I know we're, just get 24 of those. That's one thing. I've always been to the talker. We used to go to the store. My old lady would sit there and she'd pinch me on my side or something. I'd be like, "What?" She, "Will you shut up? Do you have to talk to everybody that's in the line?" And I was like, "How do you get to know people if you don't talk?" Said, "Hell, I like talking to people." I said, "Shit, I could be related." She goes, "You're related to half this damn town anyway." And it's true. You know, I'm related to half the damn town. And don't bother me none. Think I'll start over here. You don't get to know nobody if you don't talk, the way I look at it. We'll put those there. And get those. Yeah. Yep. I like to talk. I like to get to know people. Whether it's where they're from or who they're related to. And 9 times out of 10, the people that I know, you know, they know somebody that I know in this town, that's for sure. Because about everybody in this town is related to somebody I know. Well, shit, just $100. Think I'll go back and order the next one then. Yeah, my mom worked for a dentist. So she was used to talking to people all the time. And she knew almost everybody in town, you know, from being a dentist. Because, you know, they went to the dentist and she seen them and talked to them, got to know them. And found out who they was related to. And both sides of my family, moms and my dads, were raised right here in my town, and they didn't venture far. I do hate it that it has got so the town has got so big now that drop a tray. Okay, I dropped a tray. Are you shitting me? Well, now that I dropped the tray, I can't get rid of it. Maybe I need to drop a bread tray. There we go. Now we're putting a few things out. Okay. Yeah. My mom was just, everybody liked her, so. Bless her heart, she's in the nursing home now, and that damned old dementia's got a hold of her, and she can't remember a lot. But she enjoys the company. Because she'll sit there and talk to you as long as you want to talk. Yeah, she thought it was bad when she started losing her vision. And then when she started losing her train of thought, she just, she ain't giving up or nothing, but it took her a while to realize what was going on. And she still swears up and down that my stepfather talks to some other woman on the phone. He's got a woman coming over here at night, and there ain't no way in hell he does. Yep. It's sad. It is sad. I was never able. I'm going to buy one of these and see if I can find some way to put it on the shelf. Because last time I bought a pallet of it and I wasn't able to do shit with it. So let's just see if we can figure out a way to put it on the shelf. Ha! Well, I had a lot of friends in school, and then when I started having a lot of Mexican friends and black friends too, the high society kids kind of snub-nosed me. And when they done that, I was just like, I don't want nothing to do with you. If you can't accept me, you can't accept my friend. If you can't accept my friend, don't accept me. And then when they started messing with those friends, that's when we had our conflict. They really didn't like me then. Drop a tray. Well, it still won't let me put it on there. I don't get it. I'll go put it back here. Put it on the shelf. Write it up as a lost cause. Because it says drop a tray, and I drop a tray, and it still won't let me put it on the shelf. So I don't guess we'll be carrying that. But yeah, Mom taught me how to be, real friendly with people, and that was a cool, she just is cool. She tell me when I need to shut up. She said, if they start doing this, just drop it, just let it alone. I'm like, why? She goes, just don't say nothing. I said, okay. And sometimes I'd say something, she goes, what did I tell you? And she'd say, now, and she'd be like, now every time they see you, they're going, so-and-so. And I was like, oh, okay. I said, well, you didn't tell me that to begin with. But some of the friends that snub-nosed me back when I had those friends in high school, they're friends with me now. Well, she knew people, and she knew how different people reacted. Sometimes she knew more about somebody than they knew themselves. Yeah. She had an ear about the town. I think 20 of these ought to be plenty. Now we're starting to stack up all of our breads and pastries. Yeah, Mom. She knows when to she likes to let somebody, if somebody says something and they believe it, she's the type of lady, she'll let them believe it until it jumps up and bites them in the ass so she can say, I told you so. That's Mama. That's Mama. She'd be like, well, I don't care, believe it or not, that's what I heard. You do what you want. That's the way she was. I started dating a girl. If I'd start dating a girl, she'd be like, you know who she is, don't you? And I'm like, she's just a girl. And she goes, well, so-and-so's her mother, and so-and-so's her grandmother, and so-and-so her dad, he used to be so-and-so, and his daddy done this. And I mean, she knew. And of course, my grandfather being a cop, she knew a lot about who done what through him too. Yeah, if there's any gossip to be heard, Mama found it. Mama could find that gossip. I thought it was pretty damn cool the way she was. Beat all I ever seen. When I got this girl pregnant, and we went over to have a talk with her family, you know, about what we was going to do and all this stuff. Well, her dad started getting kind of shitty with me, talking bad to me because I got his daughter pregnant. And I'd already told him, you know, I was sorry, didn't mean for it to happen, and blah, blah, blah. But he started in on me, and my mom was like, stop right there. This happened. We're parents. We have to accept it, and we got to figure out what these kids are going to do and support them in what they're doing it. You say one more word about my son, I'll call my husband over here, and he said, he'll take care of both y'all's asses. My stepfather would have too. He's a mean old cuss. Bad to the bone type of guy. He's the one that taught me to, well, shit. He's the one that taught me. My dad, my real dad, he taught me to, he always was like, it takes a bigger man to walk away from a fight than it does to fight. And my stepfather taught me sometimes you gotta stand up for yourself. Your people will walk all over you. So that's the difference between my real dad and my stepdad. So my stepdad taught me how to not let people walk all over me. He said, boy, if I'd have been your size back when I was your age, I'd have went around kicking people's asses for fun. Because me and my stepfather actually got into it when I was in high school. And I took his ass down, had advantage on him for a little bit. Then he switched the tables on me. He had the advantage on me, and Mom was screaming. And he packed his shit, and he left for about a week. And then I talked to him, Mom talked to him. We got everything straight. He come back. He told me he called me in there one day. He said, "Boys, I want to tell you something." He said, "You're a tough little shit." He said, "I had no idea that you was that damn bad." He said, "You're a tough little shit." And I said, "Well," I didn't mean for it to go down like that. He goes, "I was drunk." He said, "I had no business talking about you or your family like that." He said, "You had every right to do what you did." And I was like, damn. Yeah, he started talking about my dad and my dad's family, and I lost it. I lost it. I was in high school. I'll never forget that. I grabbed a pool stick. By the time he had left my room and was rounding the corner, I whopped him with a pool stick, and I was on top of his ass trying to choke him with it. And the next thing I knew, he was on top of me. All right, let's open up this store. We got cupcakes. We got a ton of shit in here. Starting to run out of money. We got to build our money back up. Get some more bakery in here. Yeah, I jumped him. He went down to the floor with a thud, and I was mad. I was mad when I got up, and I told him, I tell you what, you son of a bitch, you better learn to sleep with one eye open. And what was funny is my younger brother, he used to sleep with mom and dad at that time, and he'd have nightmares. And my brother had a nightmare and swung his arm and hit my stepfather in the face. And when he did, my mom said that he jumped up in the bed with his fist doubled up. He thought that I'd done come in there and tried to attack him. Yeah, I tried. That girl that I got pregnant, I tried staying with her, and I just couldn't. I got tired of being beat on. You know, I knew what I knew what husband abuse was, or a male being abused by a female, because I was raised not to raise my hand to a lady, and I never raised a hand to her, and except once, and that's when she was choking me with a telephone. She'd wrap the telephone cord around my neck and put her knee in my back, and she was trying to choke me. That's the only time I hit her, and that was just to get her off of me. She took a nightlight and swung it around by the cord and hit me in the head when I was sleeping. Threw tea in my hair after that. I come up out of that bed, I said, you better call your damn mama to come get you now, or something bad's going to happen. All right, got 13 people in the store. Yeah, I told my stepfather when I come home, because I couldn't take it no more. And he goes, I just want you to know something. I said, what? He goes, you're a lot better man than me. And I said, why is that? He said, when she wrapped that telephone cord around your neck and choking you, he said, I'll tell you one damn thing. If that shit had happened to me, he said, I'd have been burying that bitch out in the backyard. He said, she raises her hand to you. He said, well, it ain't completely full. There's still a lot more stuff to come. I got more bakery items. I got a liquor store that's going to open up in the back there. I got to stock with liquor. There's still more shelf items coming. It only opens up every so often, and it gives you new stuff. So I still got clothes to get. This is stuff that I haven't bought yet. This is all the stuff I haven't even put in the store yet. Blue jeans, sweaters. We're out of soda. But that's the stuff I hadn't even put in the store yet. So I'm trying. Now I got a fully functional bar in one of them. It's a pretty awesome little game. Yeah, got 17 in here. He has made a few adjustments, and some of them are still a little buggy, but I know what to watch for. But they all shopping around. Oh shit. Oh, wait a minute, let me see. Oh crap. Yeah, I gotta get a nobody gonna stock my bakery stuff unless I buy this. I gotta get a bakery restocker to restock my bakery goods. I tell you what game overwhelms me when I play it. I mean, I can play it, but it's not easy. It's one called Figure Simulator. It's where you build figurines, and you have laser printers in the back, and you have no help. So you have to print all those figurines by yourself. Keep them on the shelf so you got to put them on the shelf so your stockers can put them out on the shelf. I got to go in there and put up a locker. There you go. There we go. Now give me this thing. There we go. Now I have a guy that will come in and put up my donuts and all that other crap, all my breads, my breaded items. Don't want to run over your pallet, do you mind? There's another supermarket game that I used to play, but they screwed it up so much, messed my store up. I went back in and everything, I'd finished the game and had everything stocked, and I went back in there and everything was gone. And that really pissed me off. So I haven't played the game that much since then. Boy, it didn't take long to make $2,000. Shit. See, what I try to do is I try to order stuff, and then I watch that pallet deal. And when that pallet deal has got a pallet in it, I'll know that there's something I need to order. If they put a pallet in this here, I know I run out of something. There's my bakery stocker. Yeah, that's something else I wish that he'd do, is when that truck comes up, the truck should be #1 priority. Get it under here. You want those? Take them. I don't want them. There's my meat stocker. Meat wears red. The guy with the green, he does vegetables. And the ones in blue, they stock everything else. And then we got our guy that does our pastry. And he's in violet, I guess. I don't know. I guess that's violet. The hell out of me. I got a lot of cupcakes to get, and some breads, and buns, and muffins. As soon as I hit level 35, it's going to give me more stuff to put in the store. I got toothbrush, toothpaste, razors, all kinds of stuff. Cookies, ketchup, tea, coffee, salt. I ain't got no sugar yet. Wait a minute, yes I do. I think I got box sugar and flour. Yeah, there's flour and sugar. It looks like it's in a box instead of in a bag. Popcorn, 4 different kinds of popcorn. I got some more chips that are coming. That's why I haven't put nothing here. I know I got more chips coming. At level 40. See, it's got 100 levels to it. And, whoop, that's not it. At level 40, I open up a different section. 46, I open up a different section. 50, 53, 57, a wine cellar. Then I got 59, 71, 75. All those different levels to open up till it opened up the whole damn store. So I got a long ways to go. This one here will give me 2 more cash registers though if I need them. Well, while I'm in here, we'll check out a stock. See if we can find anything. Nope. We're good right now. Oh, the store's closed. Oh, I got one more person checking out. These over here are vegetables. Almost out of bell peppers. Let me see something. Fruits and vegetables. This is pretty expensive shit here because there's so many on a pallet. A quarter a pound or a piece. It's gonna cost me how much a pallet? $1,196. Whew, I ain't getting but one. I have to wait a day or two before I do any more of that shit. Ha ha ha. Yeah, I like this game. This is what I called a laid back game. Because I can either do it or I ain't got to do it. You know, I can, if I want to, relax, I can relax. I'm not pressured to do something constantly. All I gotta do is order the food and let them put it up. Whoop, there's my truck. Yeah, this one and my ranch simulator, that's another game that's kind of laid back. I mean, you do have to go and, milk. You don't have to milk your cows or nothing, but you do have to make sure they're fed and they got water, because if you don't feed and water your livestock in that game, they'll die. And then you got to butcher them. Of course, I haven't played that game in a while. Let's see, lower. Nope. It shows I'm out of something. It's pretty damn easy to see if one of them wooden deals is stocked somewhere it shouldn't be. I might be out of something, or he's putting it up. Oh yeah, I got Red Dead Redemption 2. I've just played it so much. And then I got people that I DJ to. They're waiting on me to. They want me to start playing and add them in Red Dead Redemption, and they want to play with me. But I played that game so many hours on my PS5. And I like to play sports games on my PS5. But it's got to where YouTube will not let you play sports games with the players' names and stuff on them and stuff. They won't let you play stream it. Now, I was surprised they let Stunner do the college games too, because they won't let you. Last time I checked, NFL and some of that stuff, somehow or another they think it's infringements or something. There's a game on there, God, can't think of the name of it. On PS5 it's free, but it has slots, bingo, roulette, high-low. It's like a big casino, and everybody goes in there and plays, and you're able to chat to each other. So I've been in there. I won most of my money playing bingo in there. Hit a couple of blackouts. Oh, yeah. Playing the saloon in Red Dead Redemption. Oh, yeah, that'd be cool. Well, I guess my name in there is the same as it is here. I don't know. I can't remember. Been too long. Well, it looks like all my stalkers are done except these guys in blue. Yeah, it's got Keno. You're able to have buy little pets and have a little dog walk around with you, and you can buy different clothes and put on yourself. Uh, it's cool. I like going in the bingo room and just sitting there and listening to the guy call the numbers and play bingo. I win some, don't you know? Sometimes I win two or three, and sometimes I won't win none. And then I'll get out there. There's a couple of slot machines on that thing that I like to play. I ought to stream that sucker one day just for the hell of it. But they have different games. It's not just straight line bingo. It's blackout patterns, and you have to. You got a deal that it will automatically mark your card that you can buy. I like playing the blackjack table. Yeah, I won some pretty good money playing bingo in real, but they shut the bingo hall that's close to me, they shut it down. I don't know why, but they shut it down. Well, I got the strawberry. Let's see how much it's going to cost me to get the other shit I ain't got. I'm just going to add it to my cart and see what a pallet costs. That ain't bad. That ain't bad. I'll go ahead and get that right now. Not till I price it, though. Let's see. Whoa, went too far. I'll put some corn out. Yeah, we don't use the joke. This game don't use jokers, I don't think. But I like it. It's a cool game. All right, bring my corn. Jimmy crack corn and I don't care. My dad used to sing that song. Let's see, well, hold on a minute. Let's see how many I can get over here. If I can get 28 there. No, I want to put... I'll put 28 over here. I think 28 ears of corn is probably enough. Yeah, the Joker's not in blackjack. Jeannie, there's one thing I do know is blackjack. Twice I've had girls take me to, we went to, they wanted to play slots, so we went to Louisiana. And both times I didn't hardly have any money. and they'd give me a little money. I think one of them give me 40, and one of them give me 20. And both times I sat down at the blackjack table, and I'd win about $300 to $400. When just I'd start with nothing. And one guy was sitting there at the table. He goes, "You got balls of steel." I said, "I just play the odds, man, and play the cards that I see." I said, "If there's a bunch of face cards," and I said, I always double down if the dealer has got a 4 or a 6, 4, 6, and 5 showing, and I think I can beat him. I double down. If I think the dealer's going to bust, I double down. You think you're playing? One thing about blackjack you got to remember: you're not playing against everybody at the table. You're just playing against the dealer. You're just playing to beat the dealer. That's it. It don't matter what everybody else has on the table. You can look and see what they got. But you watch the number of the face cards that have been flipped while you're sitting there, and if you're winning and they change dealers on you, get up, take a break, go to a different table, or go get something to eat. You got a room, go up in the room, take a nap, wait a while, come back down. But when they change dealers on you and you're winning, they're trying to put a halt to your winning streak. It cost me $60 once to figure that out. Kind of like playing the lottery, ain't it? I'm out of crackers. Damn, I gotta get eggplants and pumpkins. Yeah, I'm not too lucky at the lotto either. I've hit more money on $2 and $3 scratch-offs. $2 scratch-offs, I've won $500 3 times. Alright, I'm going to open the store one more time. Build up some money before I stop. That way when I come in, I'll let it run and let them stock the store up before I start streaming. That's what I usually do, is I'll just come in, turn the game on, do my thing, come back. Okay, Jeannie, my DJing starts here in about 2 hours and 15 minutes is usually when I go live. So I'll probably start and get these songs going. I'll probably fire up my stream and get my live music already streaming, because there's a lot more music in it. But I'm glad you stopped in. I enjoyed chatting with you. I did. I really enjoyed it. Glad to see old Boss jump in here. I don't know where he went to, but he kind of went poof. Yeah, I first started playing this game. I was talking about a bakery. And now I see that, and I'm like, shit, why can't it just be a bar? And don't stock, if you play this game, do not stock the machine. That machine over there will be your worst nightmare because they do not stock it. You have to stock it yourself. They had a vending machine guy to stock it, I'd be happy. Alrighty, well, like I say, the link is in the uh, it's in my bill where we got all my PayPal and all that other shit. But anyway, take care. We'll talk to you later, Jeannie. I'm gonna run the store one more day, and then I'm gonna have to get out of here, and I gotta go in there and cook for my stepfather since he can't fend for himself anymore. He used to cook for me, so I take care of him. But anyway, I'm gonna have to get up and walk around for a second. This back can't take it no more. Be right back, folks. Okay, folks, I'm going to go ahead and get in here and reorder what I'm out of. And right now, the order by the pallet. So, anyway, I'll let them restock all that stuff and I'll log back in before I restart my stream again next time. Thank you for tuning in, and I got a DJ tonight. I DJ on the internet, and the link is in my description where all my links are. If you'd like to tune in tonight, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, I'll be live DJing country hits from 1976. Well, not all of them, but most of them. Quite a few. At least 50 of them. But then after that, I'll be back with my stream Sunday. So, y'all came in, tuned in, and made it a great morning for me. And I appreciate that. I got to go and get ready and feed him. And hey, Lug. But no, I got to go in there and feed him, get my music and playlist loaded, get ready to go. Take care. God bless. If you tune in tonight, I hope you hear me DJ.